Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Kevin.
And we talk about comics.
At the Comic Ball.
So, Tim is getting a mattress because he doesn't have one. So he would like somewhere soft to sleep on tonight. So we got Kevin standing in today. First thing, I'd like to thank everybody who came down last Saturday for the 3-year anniversary. Had a good time. People won a lot of stuff. A barbecue was going all day long. It was a good time. So, what else we got going on? We just started selling tickets to Sardoween 2. It's a Halloween party that I'm throwing at the bar I work at. So it's basically $35 all you can eat and drink from 9 till 1 on Halloween. So it's a really cheap deal for a Saturday night in Chicago. So you can buy those tickets at the Comic Ball. And then
I won't be there. I'm working at my bar that night. So I'm sad I missed that. I'm sorry.
Really? All the groupie girls aren't going to come down because you're not there.
It's mandatory. I can't get out of it. I'm sorry.
So, what else? We have Anchorman number 1 came out this week. No, Anchor number 1 came out. It's kind of, I don't know, it's very Hellboy-ish.
It's got a real Hellboy feel. It's got a lot of room for expansion.
Yeah, no, the first issue kind of came out. Really didn't wow me, but it was, I mean, it's this guy that's the protector of Earth, and he's sitting at the gates of hell preventing the demons from coming across, and apparently he's not doing a good job because there's this big giant monster in the first issue. So, but we'll see. I mean, it's Hester's pretty good writing, so we'll see where it goes.
There's a lot of action. He gets beat up for the majority of the issue.
Yeah, it's definitely he gets beat up the whole time. So it's like, I'm trying to think of who gets beat up like that all the time. Next time, Dragon gets beat up a lot. It's kind of like an anime where he just gets pummeled by everybody.
He's a big guy, but he's the underdog, clearly.
Yeah. Kevin, you read Deadpool 600?
Deadpool, was it 600?
Yeah.
No, it was Deadpool 900.
Oh, Deadpool 900. I'm sorry, I inverted my numbers.
It wraps around.
So, wrapped around cover. It's a ginormous book.
It's a huge book. It's a lot of fun. It's a ton of short stories by a lot of writers. Valente's writing, Joe Kelly, Straczynski. So there's a lot of names on it, and I read most of the stories. All of them are pretty good. Plus, at the end, you get all the covers that Deadpool's ever been in. And it also tells you how he actually reaches issue 900 by putting all the issues together, which is pretty good. I'd say it's worth it. It's $4.99, but it's huge.
Yeah, no, the book is really thick. Got a lot of stuff going on. And again, he was not like I was sitting there and I'm reading my other books, and he's like, "Man, there's another story. There's another story." So, but yeah, the book's packed full of stuff.
And it's a big improvement over Mark with a Mouth. It's up there with the main Deadpool series.
That's cool. The book that I've been enjoying for the past 3 issues is Adventure Comics number 3. I mean, I'm totally a Jeff Johns homer, but the way the book is written, the way the book is drawn, I like what Superboy or Connor Kent is trying to go through, trying to get his life back together. And in the 3rd issue, he hangs out with Tim Drake, Red Robin, and they kind of have their powwow of what's gone over the past year. Because, I mean, Tim Drake, you know, dated Superboy or Connor Kent's girlfriend, and there was all that other mingling, and he tried to clone him, so there was definitely like a healing issue that they both had to go through. But the art is beautiful, and I love that book. It's definitely like number 2 on the board right now. So get it, read it, it's good.
I haven't read it yet, but I've read the first 2, and it's a real fun book. Jeff Johns is best. Very Smallville-like.
Yeah. So, and then there's a few Blackest Night books that came out this week. We got Blackest Night Batman number 3, and then we also have Green Lantern Corp number 41. And, you know, Blackest Night 3 kind of wraps up that storyline. It was okay. I mean, I don't think it did anything to move along the storyline. But it was still interesting to see people go through their emotional ties and how it affects them and stuff.
It was very heavily emotional, especially for Tim Drake and Dick Grayson.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, it's all about the orphans and how their parents died and all this other fun and pulling the strings of emotion and getting the Black Lanterns, they feed on emotion. So the higher the emotional rate, the more, I guess, the better it works for them and stuff like that. Green Lantern Corp number 41. I did like. I thought that was really good. I liked what they did with Kilowog.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in that book.
Yeah, I do think. I mean, it's not in this book, but I do feel like they might kill Kilowog in this book, in the next
It looks like he might go in that direction. He's a pretty good character going in it right now. He dominated most of the book, I think, more so than anyone else.
Yeah, no, it's so it'll, because I know they've already put some hints out that Guy Gardner is going to become a Red Lantern because somebody's going to die, and Kilowog was getting his butt kicked this issue, so I would I'd definitely be a little worried if I was a Kilowog fan. So, what else came out this week?
Web of Spider-Man issue 1 came out.
Yeah, Web of Spider-Man issue 1 came out. That was all right. It's going to be, they're marrying all their family book, all the Spider-Man family books together. So it had like 3 different stories in it, and they're going to try to keep it to where like Web of Spider-Man builds into a Amazing Spider-Man title and stuff. So, what do you got?
There's a House of Mystery annual in, Halloween special. If you're not reading it, this is the perfect time to jump on. It's really along the lines of Fable, so if you like that book, definitely pick it up. It's a good starting point.
Yeah, no, Booster Gold 25, Batman came out with the Two-Face Batman.
Uncanny X-Men, Magneto's back. I read it. It was some great interaction between Xavier, Magneto, and Cyclops that we've been missing the past few years.
Space Ace, issue 1 through 3 came out, written by Robert Kirkman. Space Ace. So, Don Bluth's film, so good stuff.
A lot of Kirkman this week.
Yeah, definitely a lot of Kirkman. Marvel Projects, Everett's favorite, Marvel Superhero Squad came out this week.
I don't like that book. I don't even read it.
So, but there's tons of good stuff, guys. So definitely come down, check it out, and we'll see you next week. Maybe with Tim.
Hopefully.